Everybody, Asufiku here. So, been quite a few days. I've been a bit busy, but I think I want to do something different. So, we've been playing Genshin Impact for like, what now? 4 months? Or at least 4 months. And there's still some names that I don't know how to pronounce. And that's very embarrassing, because let's be honest here. Everyone who watches this is playing this game every day. That's just how it is. So, I thought, why not check out the pronunciation guide? Because there's a lot of people who have been making this pronunciation videos, and I'm quite interested in how to pronounce them like correctly. I would really like to know, because I'm not too good with Chinese names and German names. So I'll put all the links for the videos in the description, and without further ado, let's get into it.
Of the official pronunciations in Mandarin Chinese of each of the characters' names, since that is the dialect with which the voiceover is done in Chinese. So really quick, before we get started, the 4 main tones are, the first one is flat, so like ah.
Oh, okay.
The second one goes up, so it sounds like ah. The third one goes down and then up, so it sounds like ah.
Okay,
and then the fourth one just goes straight down. Ah. Sounds kind of angry. We'll start actually with just the main region name, which is Liyue.
Liyue.
Slowing that down a little, that is second tone and then fourth tone.
Liyue.
I do usually hear people say Liyue, which is really close. You're just missing the Y sound. So to break that down a little bit more, Li is easy, right? It's like,
usually we just say like Liyue is with a W. So I'm guessing the correct one is Y. Liyue.
Same as Lee, like a common English surname here. But the Yue part, I think people struggle with. So to break that down, it's Yue. Just say that fast, and then eventually it'll string together into one syllable instead of 2. The important thing to note here is that you don't want to do like you. Like when you say the word you notice that like your mouth closes over the vowel a little bit. Instead of you, it's you. Just keep your mouth like in the same shape, and the vowel shouldn't change through the process of that sound. And then it opens up into the e. So it's yue. Moving into the character.
Wait a minute. Can I shut my... Can you shut up, Clee? You're making goddamn noise.
Then we'll start with the man himself, Mr. Zhongli. So Zhongli's name, I think the hardest thing is the first character, right? So starting with the ZH sound, it's kind of like a hard CH sound if you add a little bit of like a Z sound into it. So if you went from like chicken, like ch, to j. The second part is ONG, ong. Worthy of note here is it's not a short O sound like a lot of people default to as English speakers. It's really a long O sound. So ong instead of ong. Zhong is how that strings together. And then the second one is just Li again. The characters of his name are actually really interesting. It's the character for clock and then departure. So I guess it's like time of departure. Which seems appropriate given his storyline, I suppose. But with tones, it's just pronounced Zhong Li, which is first tone and then.
Oh, that's interesting. Because I've heard like we said Zhong Li for like the millionth time, and I just realized it's called Zhong Li. It's a hard C, Zhong Li. That's very it's good to know.
So for those of you who have played through the Guili Plains area, you know who I'm gonna bring up next. It's Guizhong. Her name is completely flat. They're all first tone words. So slowing it down a little. Guizhong. The characters of her name are Gui is to return, and Zhong is final. It's a homophone with Zhongli's Zhong, but it's not the same actual character. So I guess her name basically means final return.
Final return.
So if you put them together into Guili, the plains area is therefore Guili, return and departure plains. So breaking down the phonetics of her name a little bit, the Gui breaks down into Gu-A, and then Zhong is the same as the Zhongli Zhong that we already walked through. Now let's speed run through the rest of the characters, okay? Xingqiu. Second tone and then first tone.
Okay.
The way it breaks down is Xi Ying
Xing
Qiu 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 Xingqiu
Xingqiu
Chongyun Chiong Chong Yun
Chongyun.
Chongyun
Not Chongyun.
Beidou Bei Though.
Bei
Hard
to.
to break that name down. That's just how it is.
Really? Bei to. So there's like no U sound?
Ning Guang.
Nian Guang. It's not Ning Guang, really? You're for real now. Ying Guang.
Ning Guang.
Ying Guang. Really? Oh man. Oh, that shocked me. I never realized that.
This one might be a little harder. The ni is kind of like a, instead of like a clean end sound like we get in English, your tongue is really on the roof of your mouth. So it's nying,
Nying.
nying, almost like a nya, nya, nying,
Nian Guang.
guang, ni, ing, ning, guang,
Oh,
guang,
I see.
ning, guang, qi qi. It's very
Chi
easy.
Chi.
That's it.
Yeah.
qi qi. 客情
Ke Ching.
克
克
It's
情
like an sound at the back of
克情
your throat instead of eh. 克
Ke Ching.
克情
克
ch
情
sound for the Q. 吃音情克情相邻
相邻, yeah. That's pretty
相邻
easy.
西央邻 and one last good boy 萧西凹西凹萧 and that's it. Thank you for joining me on this
Okay.
somewhat educational video.
That was very helpful actually. I'll leave a like here. Let's check the next video. Okay, the next one is from Mondstadt. This is a different YouTuber. Go by the name of Jess Show. I'll put her link in the description below if you guys want to check it out. So let's start.
Hello there, this is Jess. I'm a German artist, writer, and
Okay, she
of
is
course,
German.
Genshin Impact player. In this video, I want to break down the German words and phrases used in the game and tell you how they are pronounced properly in my mother tongue, since, unfortunately, neither the English nor the Japanese voice actors are pronouncing them correctly.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, let's start with
Okay.
the Wind's Nation's
Let's go to
name,
German.
Mondstadt, or Mondo in Japanese. Mondstadt
Mondstadt.
literally means Moon City.
Yeah, Moon City,
When I first
yeah.
heard it, I was actually pretty surprised that they used German in Genshin Impact at all. The pronunciation is quite okay as well. In German, we would actually say it like this: Mondstadt.
Mondstadt.
So a soft D at the end of Mond, followed by a harder but not sharp T sound in Stadt.
Mondstadt. Ah.
ST is usually pronounced like an SH sound plus a T sound combined, so like SHT, St, Mondstadt.
Mondstadt.
Okay, let's go to the characters next. Most are not German names, so I'll skip those and focus on the ones which clearly originate from Germany. First, there's Barbara.
Barbara.
I call her Bob for short.
Barb.
In German, we would call her Barbara. So
Barbara.
more of a clear A sound
Oh,
instead
really?
of that, let me call it,
Barbara.
twisted AR sound in English. Barbara.
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 Next one is Liyue.
Oh my, you call her Barbara. That's I don't know, in my head that doesn't really fit. Or maybe because I'm just used to it being wrong. Barbara. Oh, Barbara. Okay. Right, let's get to the next.
Honestly, I'm not quite sure about the origins of his name, but it sounds like an Asian version of the German name Dirk.
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 Especially if you pronounce it a bit Japanese, the similarities are quite astonishing. Diluku. Diluk. See? Still, that's just my personal thought, so I may be wrong. Klee is one of my favorite names, as it literally means clover,
Oh, that's cute.
which appears all over her
Yeah,
clothes
she has
as well.
clover designs.
In German, it sounds like this: Klee.
Klee.
While the
Klee.
English one sounds more like Lee
Lee.
with a K in front, Klee. Make sure to use a clear E sound for the German pronunciation. Klee.
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 Klee. So it's a bit different.
Then there's our queen of climbing with weird noises.
Queen of climbing. You know who that is.
Lisa. It's actually not pronounced that differently in German. Lisa. The only difference is the I sound. In German, it's more like Lisa.
Lisa.
Not sure what else to tell you about this one. So
Lisa, really? Call her Lisa. That's interesting.
yeah, I'll continue right away. Mona is more of a nickname in German for the name Simona.
Simona.
So, as you can guess, it's the O sound that's different this time. Mona.
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 The start sounds similar to Mond in Mondstadt.
Mon.
Mon-a.
Mon-a.
Mond. Mona.
Mona.
Last but not least, Fischl.
Fischl.
Honestly, it's not even a German word, but it sounds similar to fish. German word for fish. You know,
Literally
the
fish.
one swimming in the water. Anyway,
Is her name
if we
literally
assume
fish?
that the L sound in the end is supposed to be an ER sound instead and was just wrongly translated, it'd be Fischer,
Fischer.
which would mean fisherman.
Fisherman.
Again, this is just speculation on my part, though.
Okay. It sounds
Fischer.
really close though.
Okay, let's move on to other German words in the world of Teyvat. First, there's the
Holy Liar de Himmel.
No,
Holy
wasn't that
Liar de
Venti?
Himmel. Literally, Holy Liar of Heaven.
Holy Liar de Himmel.
I'm actually not a big fan of mixing English and German words, but, well. So, in English, they pronounce it like this,
Holy Liar de Himmel.
Der Himmel.
when it's actually Der Himmel.
Der Himmel.
Meanwhile, in Venti's vision story, warning, slight spoilers ahead, it is said that the liar he uses is called Der Frühling,
Der
which
Frühling.
can basically be translated to the spring.
The spring.
Der Frühling,
Der Frühling.
der Himmel.
Oh, okay.
For the last part, I'll rush through Fischl's and Oz weird speaking habits a little bit. Oz regularly calls Fischl
Mein Fräulein.
mein Fräulein.
Main Fräulein.
Fun fact, the term Fräulein is no longer being used in everyday speech in German.
Wow.
Mein
Okay.
Fräulein can be translated into my lady. Mein Fräulein.
Mein Fräulein.
Fischl's title
Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
would be pronounced Prinzessin der Verurteilung,
Prinzessin
which
der
means Princess
Verurteilung.
of Condemnation. I'm not
Prinzessin
exactly
der
sure about the
Verurteilung.
English translation, but that's the one used in the wiki, so yeah, let's go with that one. Again, the German pronunciation would be Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
Prinzessin der Verurteilung. Prinzessin der
The
Verurteilung.
pictures round, she says she originates from,
Immer nach Reich.
is actually pronounced immer Nachtreich.
Immer
The
Nachtreich.
first part, immer Nacht, means
Immer
something
Nacht.
like eternal night.
Aha.
Reich
Reich.
can be translated as kingdom or realm.
Immer
I
Nachtreich.
would use realm for official, even though the wiki uses kingdom, but yeah, that depends on preference, I guess. Immer Nachtreich.
Immer Nachtreich.
Regarding her vision, she calls it,
Edelstein der Dunkelheit.
which is German for gem of darkness.
Edelstein der
The
Dunkelheit.
correct pronunciation would be Edelstein der Dunkelheit.
Edelstein der
Whereupon
Dunkelheit.
Edelstein means gem
Aha.
and Dunkelheit means darkness.
Edelstein der Dunkelheit.
Edelstein der Dunkelheit.
Okay. Got it.
In her voice lines, she also tells us that her left eye is an
Auge der Verurteilung.
eye of condemnation.
Der
Eye
Verurteilung.
means Auge in German,
Au-
so it would sound like this. Auge der Verurteilung.
Auge der Verurteilung.
Her favorite food is called,
Mitternachtsbrot des Sommernachtgartens.
which translates to midnight bread of the summer night garden.
Oh, okay.
I definitely think that this is a really difficult name
Yeah.
to pronounce for non-German speakers.
I don't think I can. Wait, what was it again? Can we try at least?
Which translates to midnight bread of the summer night. Her favorite food is called,
Mitternachtsbrot des Sommernachtgartens.
which translates to midnight bread of the summer night garden. I definitely think that this is a really difficult name to pronounce for non-German speakers. It actually would sound like this. Mitternachtsbrot des Sommernachtgarten.
Mitternachtsbrot des Sommernachtgarten.
It actually would sound like this. Mitternachtsbrot des Sommernachtgartens.
Mitternachtsbrot des Sommernachtgarten. That's very difficult to pronounce. I could mess that up in like... I'm pretty sure I'll mess that up in a few seconds.
Definitely has a knack for theatralics. So, that's it. If I forgot any German word in Genshin Impact, please...
And okay, and that's it. I think we learned a lot of names today. We learned some Liyue names and some Mondstadt names. So I think this was a very educational video. I think I actually learned a lot of names. Hopefully I can practice all the names when actually playing the game. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, maybe leave a like or comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. Maybe we could discuss some. And yeah, it's me, Asufiku, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.
Harihami to on the track.